Maybe
So wait,
so.
those 3 full moons, will that like take us into Halloween? Will we have a full moon for Halloween?
Let's see, if we have a full moon now, 20 days, what is today, the 7th? It'll be
Today's
close.
Yeah.
Be very close. Yeah, I'll
spooky.
take a look at that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but maybe for Halloween. It'll be awful close there. Okay, let's take a look. I said earlier that I'm getting a little discouraged. The upper level ridge just doesn't want to go away, so the rainfall outlook does not look good for the rest of the month. I think below average precipitation. Most of October's were above average in precipitation. Sometimes we just get a really dry funk, and that's exactly what we've got. So I think we'll probably end up below average for October. Now, having said that, at the very end of the month, because I don't see a whole lot until about the 20th, but at the end of the month, maybe we'll have a better chance to catch up then. All right, outside right now, we've got partly cloudy skies, temperature 76 degrees. The temperatures have really come up over the last 24 hours. Normal low is 64. We're going to be way above average. Record low is 43. Record high 99. Sit back in 1937. Highs this afternoon, lower 90s. And if you're doing anything this evening, partly cloudy and temperatures in the 80s. Current reading at the airport, 76 degrees. There is going to be quite a difference. Most areas in the 70s, but in the hill country, temperatures are in the 60s where it is a little bit drier. We got a frontal boundary in the northwestern portions of the state. Behind that frontal boundary, Amarillo is nice and cool with some showers. Oklahoma City, 62. I do think this front is going to make it through tomorrow morning. You won't notice much of a difference. End of the week, maybe a little drier. But one thing you'll notice is just a little wind shift, and I think that's probably all that we're going to see. Temperatures this afternoon, lower 90s, Dallas-Fort Worth, lower 90s, but boy, is it nice across the Plain States this afternoon. Look at that, temperatures in the 60s for highs. All right, the upper level ridge of high pressure just does not want to go away, and that's why even with a wind shift, I can't really call it a cold front, but even with a wind shift, most we're going to get is maybe a 10% chance today and tomorrow. Then as we head into the end of the week, the upper level ridge really gets the upper hand right into next week. And look at this. I just do not see it giving up into early next week and all the way through next week, the upper level ridge of high pressure. It's really discouraging. All right, taking a look out at the tropics, we've got a system out here in the Atlantic that is trying to develop. I think there's a good chance, but it will likely become a fish storm. And then we'll watch this cluster of showers and storms there in the western portions of the Caribbean. There's a slight chance it could develop in the Bay of Campeche over the next several days. All right, high temperatures today, lower 90s, maybe a 10% chance. Taking a look at tomorrow, yeah, maybe a 10% chance, but I think most of the shower activity tomorrow will likely be to our south. So yeah, don't expect much rain in the rain gauge. We're not going to get it. Mold 200 and light, ragweed coming in at 50 and light. Here's your forecast. Lows in lower 70s next couple of mornings, highs in the low 90s. I do think the humidity comes down a little bit as we head into the weekend with lows in the 60s, highs low 90s, and next week,
I can hear it in your voice, Paul.
Yeah, just
lighten up, buddy.
Yeah, just, right.
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
We're going to make it to the other side.
We're going to make it to the other side.
At some point, we will make it to the other side and we will see those cooler temperatures. I am convinced. Maybe not yet, but soon.